wanted to actually add a word. I know you've been told to turn off your cell phones, but if any of you have to leave to form a government, please do so as quietly as possible. I'm very glad to be here in Newcastle. I'm a runner, and when I was growing up, my hero was the great Brendan Foster, who was from Oyster Bay. So I feel like I'm on a pilgrimage. So it's very. And this is actually the last. I've been on this tour around England, and this is the last of the dates of the performances I'll be giving. And I've had an extraordinarily wonderful time. I think it's gone very well. At least that's what I thought. I made the mistake today of, we were in Oxford the other night, I made the mistake of Googling Gladwell and Oxford. And I just wanted to read to you one entry from a blog by someone called Simon Biltcliffe. Everybody knows him. And the title of the blog entry was "Don't Ever Go to See Malcolm X." I just want to share what we had to say. My God, last night I had to endure this fuzzy-headed freak, verbal meandering for 1.5 hours. Quite honestly, I had never had to endure a less entertaining, futile load of bollocks all my life. In desperation, I tried to fall asleep as it was too dark to do anything else, while my open-mouthed compatriots stared in disbelief at the incoherent nonsense in painfully nasal American intonation from the stage. This is my favorite part. I'm all for euthanasia now. I had a couple of thoughts. The first one was that, in a sort of self-protective way, my first thought was, maybe there was another talk that in Oxford by someone named Malcolm Gladwell. It's a very common name. My second thought was this the worst thing anyone has ever said about me? And I went through my mental history of notes from ex-girlfriends, and I realized actually it was the worst. That thing about I'm all for euthanasia seals it. I've received criticism that was more vehement, but never anything with that kind of fantastic universality. And my third thought was really a kind of word of warning to all of you. If you aren't happy with what happened this evening, and go home and write out the evening on your blog, the bar is really quite high. So be careful and make sure you don't come up short. Biltcliffe. In any case, thought I'd get that out of the way. I wanted to talk this evening about the subject of serendipity, about the things that you discovered by accident, and about the role that this serendipity plays